Before I get to the tarot advice this week, I'd actually like to talk about how useless it is to take advice from the internet. There's actually a ton of really good information, and I mean that. But that's exactly what the problem is. It's information. It's brain food. What actually matters is putting the information to good use. Actually making it a habit. Actually making it a practice. But practice is so hard. I've actually listened to a lot of great advice over the years. From philosophers, from therapists, from astrologers, and from other tarot readers too. It was soothing to just let the information wash over me and then forget it. I could spend months or years like that. Then one day I actually figured out how electrifying it can be when I followed through on some of the advice I'd been given. Back in grad school days, I had to write a very difficult personal email to a supervisor, and I just kept putting it off for months and months and months. Then one Saturday, I spent 6 straight hours watching a Brené Brown video. I think it was The Art of Being Vulnerable, something like that. And I was in such a tender place that I was actually inspired to write the email right after listening to the 6 straight hours. And I just sent it off. And lo and behold, it worked. I got the help I needed. And I thought, crap, you mean I actually have to put this good advice to use for it to work? Yeah, so here I am, offering you more advice, more brain food, to try to figure out how to put into practice some kind of way. So what gives, Hag? Well, first, I'd have to say, because I know putting tarot cards and psyches together is magic as fuck. Really what I'm trying to make here with these videos is not just some more brain food and advice for you to try to crunch. What I'm really trying to create is a blueprint for a practice. And that practice is simple. Every new and full moon, I come to a beautiful place like this and I pull cards for us to meditate on. I use the moon as a natural clock. It's always there for us, right over our heads. Any day, almost any time, we can take a minute, we can take a breath. We can look up, check what phase it's in, and if we've made some intention the last moon, it can remind us how we'd like to take better care of ourselves. So that's the sacred rhythm part of the practice. Now how about the sacred place? I happen to be extra blessed in that department, and I thought I would share it with you. I think nature is the easiest place to relax, to take a deep breath, to remember important things. But it doesn't have to be as grand as this. I offer these videos every new and full moon to remind you that you too could make a sacred space exactly where you are. It might be a corner of your room where you live. It might be the same table in a cafe nearby. It could be the same tree in a park. A place you like taking a small but sacred time out. A place and a moment where you can practice taking all that brain food and make it into wisdom for yourself. And you can use the tick-tock of the moon to remind yourself it's time to show up for yourself. New moon, full moon, fresh start.